this town with the speakers loud and the radio playing old Sublime that we stole online, every verse we know. And we hadn't had a clue if we'd make it by noon or even where we'd go. We don't need a map, everywhere is home. We don't need a map, everywhere. The tank said E and we all agree that we're just too broke to fill it back up, so we left your truck on the road with Rome. Then we found a motel with a cigarette smell, so we knew we're close. We don't need a map, everywhere is home. We don't need a map, everywhere is home. Is where I can find some peace of mind to make my own way. I don't know where I will end up, but I'll find it someday. Keep on searching, engine burning while we're turning it around. But don't get left behind on the road. 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 We play Tupac, Shellac, and we turn our music up when he raps about hope. We hold our thumbs high and hope someone is kind enough to give us all a ride. And we wouldn't have a clue if we'd make it back to or even where we'd go. We don't need a map, everywhere is home. A Ford stopped on the street, said where you trying to be. We said we don't really care, we'll know it when we're there. We took on down the road, he flipped on his radio. Santeria started slow, so we knew that we were close. Home is where I can find some peace of mind to make my own way. I don't know where I will end up, but I'll find it someday. Keep on searching, engine burning while we're turning it around. But don't get left behind on the road. 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 Home is where I can find some peace of mind to make my own way. I don't know where I will end up, but I'll find it someday. Keep on searching, engine burning while we're turning it around. But don't get left behind on the road.
Alright everyone, welcome back. I'm Winter, and it is March 9th of 2024. Thank you guys for being here so early on. Hopefully, you've had a good day so far, and hopefully it's about to get a little bit better. Today, we're playing StarCraft with commentary. Forgot the name for a moment. Not a good sign. PTR, no PTR. Yeah, well, we'll see if we can find any games. The balance patch, the balance mod, is on the main server, but we'll see. If the queue time ends up being over 3 minutes, we'll just directly beat up on people. But thank you, Selcar, for 53 months. Thank you for tuning in on YouTube. Like and subscribe. I'll say if we can get 100 likes on YouTube, then tomorrow we'll go for 101. Make the difference today. Thank you for watching. You can check out the second channel if you want to watch 1440p. Second channel command in Twitch chat. No commands in YouTube chat. The only command is good games for the fans. So, after the first day of the balance patch... Okay, let's just revert the cyclone. Okay, that's it. Right, and then perfect. Well, I think we'll try the PTR. We'll get the moment a game finishes, a dozen people asking why it's Gold League. And then we'll work from there. Thank you, Dracos.
Evening, Winter. Hope you're doing well today.
For 28 months. You guys just don't enjoy. Hopefully I don't have to update. I do. It could be 20 minutes. We'll see. No, it does the fake updating. No one knows how to fix this. I've talked with other StarCraft people. You can reinstall the game. You can try other things, but eventually it gets back to the updating. But in this case, it might be... No, it's not actually updating. It just thinks it's updating. And then after like 1 to 3 minutes, it says, after not updating. And that's the beautiful part, is it's not actually updating anything. Just doesn't know. So what we're doing is making it as difficult as possible for people to actually open StarCraft 2 for their own mental health. So we'll wait. What's up? How's the Helldivers update? I was thinking of playing with the mechs. They added mech Terran versus Zerg later tonight. I asked Incursus whether it was worth playing, and he simply responded yes. With like a period on the end, which in internet chat is very decisive, by the way, as you know. Using punctuation is a sign of drama. Yeah, the fact that... does the mech not have anti-armor capabilities? Does it not have a lock-on rocket launcher you can kite bugs with? Does it need to have like 20 more HP and potentially scale better with upgrades? Ah, I accidentally logged into my other PTR account. I made this PTR account on the last patch, but I think it still applies. Because you just like have to enter the name. Alright, welcome back, Cyclonius. Here we go again. Vetoing the boring old maps. Season start today, the PTR season. So, as something, this is the public test room for the new balance patch, which is a different server for which is it's essentially a pre-update. What's the they will never find your body thing? I don't know what you're talking about. Was it a quote I made up to explain Cyril's profile portrait there for IEM a couple years ago? Maybe. Is it the truth? I'm not one to judge. That is $1 million wrist right there. More than 1 million. Have you tried Starship Troopers Extinction? You can find... You mean Extermination? You can find me playing that on this channel. Winter Gaming TV. The one you're watching the stream on. In my impression, good, but very bare bones. And Helldivers has entirely, like... The only thing that it has over Helldivers is the base building aspect, but the base building is very on rails as well, so... So the PTR is popping off as a... Alright, we'll probably move to the main server. And just play there with the balance mod. Join the Winter SC2 group on the live server. Gonna have to go back. Wait for it to wait. Don't you dare fake update. Son of a bit. Anyway, so G Gemini made a video comparing the changes. So we're gonna watch that real quick. I think that's a good use of the time. Here we are. Finally, thank you. By the way, I will link this after we watch. Fungal range increase. Yep. Go further. So you could see it before. It just, It is definitely more significant, especially if there's multiple. Look how much faster they are! These dropper lords are gonna make Cyril so imba. Even though they take 3 more seconds to morph, so that, like, I think the time to get to the... look, it's speed a lot. Will this actually make the difference? Sweet Jesus. What will Terrans do without the mine? So, essentially, with upgrades, Cyclones are better now. But without upgrades, they're slightly worse. So, overall, it seems like it was a buff to the Cyclone, which is, you know, great.
I still enjoy.
Jeez. I mean, still, remember, well, I like this. I like how he has the music on in the background and it's sped up as well. The Protoss music at double speed sounds very parade band. It's faster. When the Cyclone Shredlings. Not as much because they lock on cooldown. It's more of a buff against Protoss, which is what we wanted, right? I mean, yeah, it's just, so essentially, okay, that one needs a little explanation. It looks weird because we're looking at it revealed. It moves around more now, which makes it easier to spot when it's sieged up. Which you can't really see from this perspective because it's revealed. But like, oh, yeah, there you go. My bad. Sorry. Should have let the video play for 3 more seconds. Ah, yes. Sentry versus shields. Yeah, the light armor tag removed actually is quite a big buff to sentries against oracles. And adepts. So it's a big buff to the sentry in PvP. I mean, like, yeah. I don't know what we expected. But there you go. Here you go. Here's a link. Go give them like and subscribe. I'll put the link in the YouTube chat as well. There you go. But yeah. So, takeaways. Cyclone buff. Widow Mines will still kill all your probes. You'll just feel a little worse for missing it. And, the fungal range... Oh, I don't think we saw much of the feedback changes as well. Yeah, in-game time has been real-time for 9 years, as opposed to the 5 years before it, where it wasn't. Yeah, we do everything in increments of real seconds. Real American seconds now. It's still fake times in co-op? Yeah, but we don't care about fake times for casuals. Alright. Crimson Court, Dynasty, Post-Youth, Amphion, and there's one more. Ghost River. Wait, is this on... I don't know which one of these... No, I think this one's second. Yeah. Yeah, I think the TLMC versions are the closest we're gonna get right now. What? Unreleased. I don't know why we don't have the official versions on the live server right now, but... I'm gonna assume the one from ESL Maps is the correct one. I am heartily amused. If you remember, looking back, the guy who made an account that was like ESL Maps, and uploaded the version of the game where he starts with like unlimited resources and played custom games on it. That's some real effort to being a fuckboy. I can't even really be mad about that one because like that is some real effort. Like whole new account, upload the map yourself, and then sucker people into it. Also, I keep doing the same thing over and over. So you could specifically, like, most people would realize it almost immediately. I respect the effort, if not the results. That is. All these maps are kind of weird. None of these maps are... You know, we finally got a new map pool with all these, which we're barely going to see. I bet best of threes are going to be fucking... Sight Delta, Golden Aura, and Oceanborn. Like, almost every single best of three. Because all of these maps have features. Okay. Like, is this the right one? I sure hope so. It doesn't have... Nothing has the Blizzard tag anymore. The Balance Test mod hasn't been updated since, like, 2019. Apparently, my Balance mod has been played more than this, so that's concerning. It is It's March, though. Yeah, this was uploaded a couple months ago. Well, first, let me test it against the AI. The fact... Oh, wait, what? Why am I on Wings of Liberty? Whoa, what the fuck? The fuck is this? It says Wings of Liberty, but I'm starting with 12 workers. Doesn't look like Wings of Liberty. If it's an official ESL mod, it gives all the... It might be... Oh, we'll see. We'll be able to know by the Cyclone changes and the Widow Mine. So. Our mineral count's different? Yeah, it looks good. It might be a quirk of how they set up the official, like, tournament mods. Especially before it's the official ladder version. Because, like, it's set up so it has all the observing tools. If there are observers, obviously. That's how we get all the fancy overlays, like the workers killed and stuff like that. That's actually in-game mods. That's not part of the base game, technically. They're considered baseline nowadays, but they do require a bit of setup.
SCV ready. Bad news. SCV ready.
Is there a noticeable difference there?
What's going on? It's your time. Big job. Go ahead. Bad news. Go ahead.
Bro,
What's going on?
this cheesy ass AI doing?
Big job, huh? Yep.
I guess it was on random build, so...
In the rear with the gear. SCV ready. Go ahead.
You can join the Winter SC2 group to play, by the way.
Gusset it.
Assuming this is the right mod, I'm gonna have to figure out if it isn't. There should be one. Like, there's no way they were just, like, they were testing it. I think this was the mod. The reason it was updated in February is the Balance Council was doing undercover testing. Thank you, Love Night Toast Malone. Tier 3 sub, Gentleman,
Evening,
Scholar,
Winter's chat.
Knight.
I just got home from celebrating with the boys. I will be starting a new job next month, making $35 an hour. Try.
You looking for a son?
가스가 부족합니다. 가스, 가스, 가스.
Good luck, have fun.
자나깨나 가스 조심.
Alright, building a Widowmine and a Cyclone. Yes, I know it's absolute heathen strategy to build 2 different units out of a reactor. But another reason why the reactor factory... Like, I'm surprised we don't see that from Terrans more. Like adding a reactor and just going like Hellion and a Cyclone. I get it, but at the same time... Okay. Oh, it's working. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so this is the right one.
In the rear with the gear.
Alright, 1v1 me, bro. If we get 20 likes on YouTube, 2 more likes, I'll pick someone from YouTube first. If you tell me your in-game name. Why not watch both? Honestly, I think the real experience, if Twitch supported full 1440p, well, I would just stream in the same quality on both, and that would actually be easier for me because I could just restream instead of encoding twice, which is much more strain on your PC. But can't see the likes updating? That's not true. I can see it. And YouTube is a long way to... Like, I have chat interaction. And I realize the irony of that statement, but... Alright, I will let my opponent pick my race. That's their advantage. Terran. Alright. A bold choice. PvP? Ah, yes. Gonna counter all those Archons with my sentries. One disruptor comes in. PvP will be all about the Sentry Wars? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Okay, that was sarcasm. I do not think it will be all about the sentries. To be clear. It'll just make it... You know, I think players will get away with expanding a little bit more because it'll no longer be as much of a liability to go sentry expand. It's something that Neeb actually did for a while in PvP. PvP has like, it's a little map pool dependent as well, because depending on if there's a ramp up to the natural, like certain proxy locations, you can get away with a little more. I think with the Sentry being a little bit less impotent,
광물이 없는데 자꾸
we
일만
may
시켜요?
actually see expansions become slightly more common than not in PvP. Like right now, it's like 30 to 40%. It might shoot up to 55 to 60%, which, you know, is something.
SCV ready.
Past 2 bases, we'll see.
SCV ready.
Explicitly anti-Protoss, but we had to include at least one thing that was specifically fuck Protoss in the patch. That is necessary.
Go ahead.
As is tradition.
Yeah, whatever. In the rear with... What's going on? It's your dime.
Oh, I thought they fixed this.
Huh?
Nope. I mean, it doesn't mean...
잘해줘.
I did think the changes were supposed to make it less likely the SCV gets stuck inside the building.
Bad news.
But... like, where the workers can't hit it. But I'm not convinced.
Big job, huh? What's going? What's it worth? That got something for me to kill. Done. In the rear. I'm listening. SCV ready. Get from above. Nothing I can't handle. I'm going.
No touching.
부속 건물 완료. What's it worth? Huh? Got something for me to kill.
Touch, show me your secrets.
That's all? Fair enough. On the way. Fear the Reaper Man.
No.
Ready? What's going on? 광물이 부족합니다. SCV ready. 사령부 업그레이드 완료. In the rear, SCV ready. SCV ready. 가스는 점검이 필수. SCV ready. 이가 coordinates. 에너지 업하고 업. SCV ready. You're the boss. Comms open. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? Bad news. 광물 밥 좀 먹고 일합시다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 부속 건물 완료. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. SCV job.
업그레이드.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
광물이 부족합니다.
Show me who you want. Channel's clear, boss. Oh, I'll get there.
업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치지 마세요.
Channel's clear, boss. Channel's clear. Cyclone receiving. You got coordinates override. Comms open.
Yes, yes, yes. Just as I deserve.
Show me who you got a target in mind. Bad news online.
설마 확장 기신이 있죠? 건설할 수 없습니다.
SCV ready.
에너지가 부족.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Sure thing. You got coordinates for what? Optics up.
사령부 업그레이드 완료.
SCV
에너지 업하고 파워 업. 부속 건물 완료. 광물 대출.
systems go. SCV ready.
광물이 부족합니다.
Optics online. Let's go kill something. SCV ready. Systems go. Cyclone. SCV ready.
업그 광맥이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 부속 건물 완료.
SCV ready.
언제까지 보급고 막힐래요? 광물이 부족한 보급.
Systems go. SCV ready.
건설 로봇 죽어요.
SCV ready.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
Gotcha. Channel's clear. You got
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시켜.
optics online. Let's go kill. SCV ready. Engineer, show me who you want to die here.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Adjusting for new coordinates.
사령 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 전화 거기가 간 광물.
I've got a target in mind. Systems go. Cyclone taking some fire here. SCV ready. Oh, I'll get there. Channel's clear, boss. Online.
광물이 부족합니다.
SCV ready. Nothing'll stop me. SCV ready. Cyclone en route.
부속 건물 완료.
SCV ready. I get ya. Optics online. Taking some fire here.
광물이 부족합니다.
Channel's clear, boss. Cyclone receipt console. Let's go kill something. SCV ready.
에너지가 부족합니다.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Move it.
광물 거기는 건설할 수 없습니다. 설마 확장 기신이 있죠?
Oh, I'll get Cyclone. Show me who you want to die.
언제까지 보급고 막힐래요? 업그레이드 완료.
Got it targeted. Channel clear, boss. It's online. Let's go, kid.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
Systems go.
보급고가 더 필요합니다. 앞좀 놓고. 광맥이 바닥. 가스가 부족합니다. 가스. 보급고가 더 필요합니다.
Enemy contact. District fire here. Channels clear, boss.
가스가 부족합니다. 가스.
Optics online.
설마
Systems go. Cyclone.
가스는
This ought to be good.
자나깨나 가스 조심.
Optics online. In gear. Go.
가스는 점검이 필수.
Fire here. Got it targeted. Systems go.
가스가
Taking some fire here. Optics online. Let's go kill something. Show me. Systems go. Enemy contact. Let's go.
자나깨나 가스 조심. 가스는 점검이 필수.
You got coordinates or what? Systems go. Channels clear.
사령부 언제까지 보급고 막힐래요? 광물이 없는 보급고가 막혔습니다. 보급고 막힐래요?
Show me who you want. Comms open.
보급고가 막혔습니다. 가스가 밥 좀 먹고 일합시다. 보급고가 더 필요합니다. 보급고가 막혔습니다. 보급고가 더 필요합니다. 언제까지?
Optics online.
설마 거기가 가능하다고 생각합니까? 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 밥 좀 먹고 일합시다. 언제까지 보급고 막힐래요? 보급고 설마 확장 기진이 있죠? 밥 좀 먹고 일합시다. 보급고가 막혔습니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 보급고가 더 필요한 사령부 보급고가 막혔습니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
Open into position. I get you.
언제까지 보급고 막힐래요?
Ready for action.
밥 좀 먹고 일합시다.
What's going on? Fire here.
보급고가 광맥이 부족했습니다. 언제까지 보급고 막힐래요? 보급고가 막혔습니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 밥 좀 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 건 아니죠? 업그레이드 완료. 설마 확장 기진이 있죠? 시작!
You know what mech was missing? Marines.
This ought to be good.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Channels clear, boss. Adjusting for new coordinates.
For the cost of a stalker, you get a unit that hard counters stalkers. How cool is that? That you can build faster. What could go wrong? administrative Olin the Bitter. Can we just stop with the cyclone? Who needs Protoss in tournaments? Yeah. I mean, I don't think it's going to be a real, like, the problem is it kind of forces the same issue, which is you need to keep the Terran back. It's going to force, like, blink all-ins and timings. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but Protoss always feels like it's on a timer. At least at the high level, obviously. At the low level, you just make a bunch of charge lots and then Terrans whine. So, pretty much below GM. Or below top 16 GM. Who uses Cyclones in tournaments? Almost every player in TVP now. Except they do it in the early game. After engineering bay blocking and making it impossible for the Protoss to defend their bases. Terran, he says, I want to suffer. Okay. Like, it's just sad sometimes when the Engi Bay block goes off well. And then, like, they try to go Stargate or something and 4 Cyclones roll up to the, like, other base. Lift 1 or 2 and then...
행운을 빕니다. 광물이 부족합니다.
Yeah, no, Hero has said there's one build right now against Terran.
광물이 없는데
It used to be 2 or 3. It wasn't a huge variety, but there's one build, and it's like 4-gate blank. Everything else is either like mind games or gambling. But the only like semi-reliable build is 4-gate blink. Like blink robo, because you need the robo, because otherwise you don't have detection. Or a prism.
광물이 부족합니다.
Even after the patch? Well, if we would stop fucking around with the Cyclone. Like, that's it. That's all we gotta do. Just put the Cyclone back in its niche that it was perfectly good at as, like, a early mid-game sniper instead of a mech marine. Yeah, you know what'd be the real buff? Take away the mechanical tag on the sentry. Why does it even have a mechanical tag? So it can be repaired by Terrans in team games? The only units that do plus damage to mechanical are Terran units.
What's going on?
Alright? The sentry is now not biological either, because then you could snipe it. It just doesn't... No tags. No tags for the sentry. Alright?
Yeah. Bad news? Go ahead. I'm going.
No labels for the sentry.
In the rear with the gear. Go ahead. Bad news?
사령부 업그레이드 완료.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Cat from above. Got something for me to kill.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
We hear you. Fear the Reaper, man.
자나깨나 가스 조심. 가스가
SCV ready. Big job. I'm listening.
I wonder if it's worth it to float to the half gold at the start of the game. I doubt it. Like, the extra mining on 3 mineral patches.
Cat from above.
Yeah, if it was a full gold, Terrans would float immediately. I think a half gold isn't worth the loss of, like, 2 workers of building.
부속 건물.
What's going on? Go ahead. Fear the Reaper, man. Cat from above. Ready. That was worth.
광물 대출.
SCV ready. Yes, indeed. Got something for meeting.
가스.
Optics online. Let's go kill something. SCV ready.
광물이 없는데 자꾸
SCV ready. Bad news. SCV ready. This ought to be good. Cyclone en route. SCV ready.
It takes 2 more stalker hits to kill the clone now, so
SCV ready.
an even trade works for me. Yeah, the lock-on cooldown means you can't just kite endlessly.
광물이 부족합니다.
You can only, but you can still attack when it's on cooldown. It's kind of a key point.
건설할 수 없습니다.
Like, it's just you can't, like, attack while moving. It's not tied to the lock. It's not like the sentry or the, not the sentry, the oracle.
보급부가 더 필요합니다. 언제까지 보급부 막힐래요?
SCV ready. Got a target in mind. Show me who you want to die. SCV ready. Cyclone received.
Would be a shame if something happened to your ramp features. Let me in.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
It's 20 minerals, which means it takes 4 mineral trips. Or 1 for a mule. Fun fact. That was more of an example of whether or not I could rather than whether or not I should, though.
I hear you. SCV
에너지 업하고 파워
optics online. Let's go kill something.
업그레이드 완료.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
사령부 업그레이드 완료.
Optics online. Let's go. SCV ready. Done.
I see you. Can't do anything about it, though.
Got a target in mind.
에너지가 부족합니다. 설마
Optics online. Let's go. Systems go. Cyclone
에너지 업하고 광물이 부족합니다.
in gear. You got coordinates? Channels clear, boss.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거?
SCV ready.
설마
SCV systems go. Cyclone ready for action. SCV ready. Optics online. Let's go kill something. Adjusting position. Ready.
에너지가 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 부속 건물 광물이 없는데 자꾸 부속 건물 완료. 광물이 광맥이 바닥났습니다.
System. SCV ready. What's going on?
건설할 수 없습니다. 잘 좀 보고 지읍시다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Big job.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 에너지 업! 광물이 부족합니다.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
광물 대포기는 건설할 수 없습니다.
SCV ready.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시켜서 에너지가 부족합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 업그레이드 완료.
Show me who you want. You got coordinates or what? In gear. Cyclone receiving. Systems go.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
In the rear with the gear.
Rude.
광물
He has no
대출은
upgrades.
불가능합니다.
I just finished
광물이
+2.
부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Console.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 에너지 업하고 파워.
Cyclone. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Optics online. Let's go kill something. Comms. Got a target in mind.
Do you have to kill rocks to get to that watchtower?
Cyclone
Is that how that
ready for
works?
action.
Ah. Interesting.
거기는 건설할 수 없습니다.
In the rear with the
선업
gear.
건설할 수 없습니다. 잘좀
Optics online. Let's go kill something. What's going? Systems go.
연구 완료. 광물이 부족합니다. 건설 로봇이 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광맥이 바닥났습니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물 업그레이드 완료.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for enemy contact.
광물을 다 썼는데
SCV ready.
건설 로봇 추가요. 사령부 업그레이드 완료.
Moving into position. Systems go. Gotcha. Optics online. Let's go.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
Cyclone en route. Optics online. Let's go kill something. Taking some fire here. Systems go.
사령부
Got a target. Cyclone receiving.
업그레이드 완료. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 에너지가 부족합니다.
Taking some fire here.
광물이 부족합니다.
Optics online. Let's go.
광물이 부족합니다.
Moving into position.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Systems go. Taking some fire here. This ought to be good.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 사령부 업그레이드 완료.
What's going on? Enemy contact. Taking some fire. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. SCV ready. Let's go. Systems go. Cyclone.
업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치는 마세요. 지는 거 아니죠?
What's going on?
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 간헐천이 부활됐습니다.
Comms open. What's going on?
설마 확장 기진이 있죠? 광맥이 바닥났습니다. 광물 배출은 불가능합니다.
Same price as Stalkers. Yeah, they're like Marines. Except they're actually so large, it's hard to hit more than like 4 or 5 with Storm or a Disruptor shot, which is nice. I should do 4-gate blink. The 4-gate blink is mostly defensive. Like, if you don't go 4-gate blink, they will just kite you to death. You need to pin them back somewhere you can actually fight them. He chooses Terran. Alright. It's not, like, necessarily a game winner. What was the point of the Cyclone change? Because if we're gonna try to rework a unit, and we're gonna try to add more variety in the game, make it more interesting, it ain't gonna be for Protoss.
It's about time.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
We're trying to support Protoss and Terran versus Protoss. So what we've done is make it a little bit easier to see what's about to kill you with Protoss, and also changed around all the Terran units.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
We are unwilling to test. Like, what about Sentry plus mechanical damage? Why the fuck? How would that break anything? Sentry's 100 goddamn gas. What about +4 mechanical for Sentries? That would also support PvP. Against Oracles? Against Stalkers? Against Immortals? What about that? Is this such a crazy... The 100 gas unit having some effectiveness? No. Fucking Cyclone. We're gonna rework the unit. We already did that. We did this 5 years ago. We already tried to make the Cyclone like a mech marine. It didn't fucking work. Okay? It did not accomplish the goal of, like, creating a core unit. It just made another gimmick. And now we're doing it again. But have we tried it again? The Sentry over here, like... Well, we've worked with the Ghost to do more damage to Protoss. It's like, no! No! No!
Bad news?
Like, why are you talking to the Ghosts? You hate them! Yeah, but...
Huh?
At least they seem like they're useful.
업그레이드 완료.
What's going on? SCV ready.
I want to see. Well, I mean, I don't mind. If we reverted the Cyclone, I would have no major issues with the patch. Like, I think it's all positive. I think we just you put the Cyclone back where we found it, which was a solid yet niche unit you usually see 1 or 2 of. Not 4 to 6 to 8 to 20. And then we're good. Like, the rest are all adjustments in the right direction. And adjustments is the right word. But the Cyclone is still sitting out here like a fucking side quest that's taking all the attention away from the main quest. It feels like right now we've spent 6 months on a side quest. Whereas the main quest is to make TVP not a disaster, especially in the early game, but in general. So that way, it feels like there at least is some give and take.
부속 건물.
But we're over here fucking around with the goddamn Cyclone. God damn it.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 사령부 업그레이드 완료.
Armed and ready. Ready. I'm listening.
광물이 부족합니다.
It's not even that it's necessarily overpowered, is the thing. Like, this has to be, like, the same could be said for the Widowmine. It's not necessarily overpowered. It's just not good design. Making it feel like one player has all of the initiative and the other player always has to react is not good design. For at least half of those players, at least, I guess. Like, ideally, there are points at which both players are able to take the initiative and potentially, you know, play a strategy game. But that's what the Cyclone has taken that away from Protoss in most senses in the early game. Because you simply cannot do certain builds because of the risk of the Cyclone existing. It doesn't even need to be built. It's just that it could be built. Kind of precludes, like, you can't just go Stargate blindly. Because there are many situations where you just die to Cyclones. Like, yeah, like, it's because it's on the reactor. You can build 2 at a time. 1 might not counter an Oracle, but 2 sure does. And what if it's Widowmines? What if it's Hellions? Hellions are still a threat. And that's the problem. Like, you can't even scout. You can't even brush your shade up against their factory and snip your nose right up in its face. Because that doesn't tell you jack shit. It used to tell you they're not going Cyclones. Now it just tells you, well, I better get the fuck out of here before the Cyclones pop out. Like,
자나깨나 가스 조심.
Big job.
Got a target. Cyclone receiving. You got coordinates or? Show me how you want it. Ready.
SCV ready. Go ahead. Huh? Bandit.
Comms open.
SCV ready.
건설할 수 없습니다.
SCV ready.
Got a target.
부속 건물 완료.
Optics online. Let's go.
에너지
SCV ready.
보급고가 막 거긴 못 내립니다. 아래 뭐가 있나 본데요?
Ah! You hear me?
Cyclone receiving.
보급고가 더 필요. 업그레이드 완료.
You got coordinates or? Channel's clear, boss.
착륙할 수 없습니다.
Yeah.
Comms open.
What's going on?
Got a target.
Big job.
언제까지 보급고 막힐래요? 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 가스는 점검이 필수.
Adjusting for new.
Go ahead. SCV.
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
SCV ready.
In gear. Nothing
설마
will stop me.
확장 기신이 있죠?
Systems go. Cyclone.
SCV ready.
부속 건물
In the rear
완료.
with the gear.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 건설 로봇이 공격받고 있습니다.
Ready.
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 부속 건물 완료. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 확장 기신이 있죠? 업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치지 마세요.
Ready. Go ahead. SCV ready.
광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 에너지
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Yep. SCV ready.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
SCV ready.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
SCV ready.
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 업그레이드 완료.
Oh, I'll get there.
SCV ready.
보급 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 사령부 밥 좀 먹고 일합시다.
Cyclone. Console.
보급구가 더 필요합니다. 부속 건물 완료. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
SCV ready.
Got a target in mind.
에너지 업하고 파워 업.
Show me. You got optics online.
SCV ready.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Moving into position.
언제까지 보급구 막힐래요?
Let's go kill something.
SCV ready. What's going on? Bad news.
광물이 부족합니다.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
보급구가 막혔습니다. 업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치는 마세요.
Show me who you want to die. Let's go kill something. Moving into position. Comms open.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Oh, I'll get there.
부속 건물 완료.
Got a target in mind.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
In. You got. Cyclone receiving. Channels clear, boss.
광물이
SCV
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
in the rear with
Cyclone. Comms open.
SCV ready.
You got coordinates or what? Adjusting for new coordinates. Enemy contact. Fire here.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
Got a target in. Cyclone receiving. Let's go kill something.
업그레이드 완료.
Comms
설마
open.
확장 기신이 있죠?
Nothing.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광맥이 바닥났습니다. 업그레이드 완료.
Was the Cyclone nerfed? The Cyclone was nerfed, arguably, without upgrades. It is better now with upgrades. It has more HP and does more damage as you get more upgrades. Also, the armory is cheaper, so you can get those upgrades faster. So, it's nerfed when it comes to, like, one base all-ins. It's buffed pretty much every other time. So, it depends on how you want to argue it. They also buffed all bio builds by reducing the cost of the armory and of +2 and 3 upgrades.
Got a target in mind. Cyclone receiving.
Cyclone targeted at TVP, by the way.
Adjust.
부속 건물
SCV ready.
I get ya.
사령부
This ought to be
업그레이드
good.
완료.
Moving into position.
Feel bad for the Zerg?
My coordinates are
Don't worry. Pretty soon we'll remove every Zerg unit but the Queen, and then Cyril may lose a game. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see. All right. If you're on YouTube right now, let's see those likes. If you don't like the Cyclone, hit the like button. If you like the Cyclone, thank you guys. The time of Protoss. I think Protoss versus Zerg is really in a pretty good spot. The only argument might be how there's effectively, like, the same argument for TVP. The thing is, there's essentially one opener for both Zerg and Protoss. And there's options for cheese and stuff in early all-ins. Which I think makes it a lot more even than TVP, which is like, the Terran's gonna do something, and the Protoss better not fuck up. Like, the ZVP doesn't feel like that so much, because there's a lot of, like, poking and prodding before any sort of, like, early all-ins, or even, like, early pressures, because like, Zerglings are quite good against Blink Stalkers, but you have Oracles involved, and they actually can do things. Like, there's a lot of back and forth. Terran again. Like, I don't want to just go Cyclone, but at the same time, it's one of those, like, we'll see how far we can push it. And it's way easier to just go Cyclone than Microbio, by the way, so...
행운을 빕니다.
Sure, it'll be better this time.
SCV ready.
Most Protoss who have been successful are built off of confidence.
Will do.
MC, Powering SOS, Zest. Players who it feels like truly don't give a fuck about doing, like, either about doing risky strategies or
자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
stressful ones.
SCV ready.
What's the counter to cyclones? Well, if we looked at TVT, we see that it's usually more cyclones.
Big job, huh? What's going on? SCV ready.
건설 로봇의 아픔을 아세요?
Bad news.
Do we take the gold?
SCV ready.
I don't think that's required.
Go ahead. Bad news. What's going on? I'm going.
건설 로봇이 공격받고 있습니다.
Huh? Go ahead. Roger. In the rear.
사령부
With the gear.
업그레이드 완료.
Gotcha. Ah! Go ahead.
광물이 부족합니다.
SCV ready. I'm listening. What's going on?
I'd rather not be bottled up.
Armed and ready. Been waiting. Got something for me to kill. SCV ready.
I don't even know how I got in.
What's it worth? Get from above.
Is there a Reaper jump over here? Of course.
SCV ready. Fear the Reaper. SCV ready.
부속 건물 완료.
Bandit.
설마 여기 내리려고요?
What? You
에너지가 부족합니다.
SCV ready.
사령부 에너지 업하고 파워 업.
What's going on? SCV ready. Got something for me to kill. SCV ready.
건설 로봇의 아픔을 아세요?
I'm listening. Yes, indeed. Nothing I can't handle. Optics online. Let's go kill. SCV ready.
에너지가 부족합니다.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Bandit, let's go.
보급부가 더 필요합니다. 밥좀 먹고요. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
SCV ready. Cyclone on.
Resubscription confirmed. Automatically relayed. Thanks.
What's going on? SCV ready.
부속 건물
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready. In the rear with
에너지 업하고 파워 업.
big job.
저는 거기가 가능하다고 생각하세요? 에너지가 부족합니다.
Go ahead.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. This ought to be good. You got coordinates?
Big job. SCV ready. What's going? In the rear. Ah! You hear me?
에너지 업하고 기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 업그레이드 완료.
Open into console. Show me.
자나깨나 가스 조심. 가스 점검이 필수.
SCV ready.
지읍시다.
Optics online.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Cyclone en route. What? Channel's clear, boss.
Ah! You hear me? SCV ready. SCV ready.
Nothing'll stop me.
업그레이드
Show me who you
완료.
want to die. Comms open.
SCV ready.
보급고가 더 필요합니다. 거기는 건설할 수 없습니다. 언제까지 보급고 막힐래요? 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Cyclone receiving. Got it targeted.
SCV ready.
Systems go. Moving into position.
SCV ready.
Cyclone.
Big job.
Online. Let's go kill something. Adjusted. Channel's clear, boss.
사령부 업그레이드 완료.
Enemy contact. I get you.
업그레이드 완료.
Go ahead.
설마 여기 내리기지가 공격받고 있습니다.
Optics online. Let's go kill some.
가스가 부족합니다. 가스. 가스는 점검이 필수.
SCV
미니맵 안 보나요?
SCV ready.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
Shoot. This ought to be good.
Ben, what's going on?
You got coordinates or what?
SCV ready. Big job.
Optics online. Let's go kill something. Comms open.
SCV ready.
사령부 업그레이드. 가스가
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Cyclone receiving. Optics online. Let's go kill something.
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 설마
SCV ready.
In gear. Open into position.
In the rear with the clear.
부속 건물 완료. 보급고가 막혔습니다. 밥 좀 먹고 일합시다. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 보급
Online. Let's go kill something. Oh, show me who you want to die. Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
보급고가 막혔습니다.
Channel's clear. You got coordinates or what?
언제까지 보급고 막히네요?
This ought to be good. No. Comms open.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for
SCV ready.
언제까지 보급고 막힐래요?
Fueled up, ready to go.
Oh, wow. Channel's clear, boss.
보급고가 더 필요합니다. 밥 좀 먹고 일합시다. 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 보급고가 막혔습니다. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요?
In gear.
업그레이드 완료. 너무 미친 마세요. 연구 완료. 부속 건물 완료.
Show me who you want to die. Comms open. You got coordinates or what? Action. Taking some fire here. Open into position. On enemy contact.
거기는 건설할 수 없습니다.
This ought to be good. Fire systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Comms open. Enemy contact.
So many
광맥이
cyclones.
바닥났습니다. 공격받는데 구경하나요?
It's online.
보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 제대로 싸워보자. 연구. 광물을 다 썼는데. 광물이 부족합니다. 시작!
Nerf.
광맥이 바닥.
And a bit better. Imagine if I built a starport. I'm like, liberators are too much effort. Alright, why would I build one liberator to lock down bases when I could just build cyclone? Thank you, Morkeem, Sloshbot, Lucy Sapphire, by the way. Cyclones hard to keep alive? Who cares if they're alive? They cost as much as a stalker. Do we really worry about losing a stalker or two in the later game? Like, you can throw away 4 or 6 cyclones, which are a potentially, like, mineral line slaughtering number.
What's going
행운을
on?
빕니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
SCV ready.
The key is getting the upgrades. You can get up to, I think, +3 came on around 9-ish minutes. It's pretty expensive to get to +3, but even, like, by +2, you have more DPS than the old clone. Also, we're trying something slightly new.
자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
Even more clone-focused.
알겠습니다.
Sure thing.
And they already come out quick enough, but...
광물 대출은 불.
Cyclones are totally expendable. They come out of a reactor. They cost as much as a stalker. If you trade for 2 stalkers, that's a winning trade. Especially if you're on offense.
SCV ready. Let's go. SCV ready.
Another key point is if you fight and don't lose them, you can repair too.
Roger.
So like if you trade but you have cyclones at half HP, you can come back and repair for a fraction of the cost.
Ah, you scared me.
Whereas a stalker at 10% HP is not, well, unless they hired an SCV.
Huh? Go ahead.
사령부 업그레이드. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 자나깨나 가스 조심. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Death from above. What you want? Got something for me to kill? On the way. All right. I'm going.
The obligatory. I don't, maybe I'll kill a Zergling. Oh, I'm gonna get ya. Wow.
Your dedication.
Mostly to see if they're taking a third.
Nothing I can't handle. What's it worth?
And then not having enough HP to be able to get
I'm listening.
건설할 수 없습니다.
the creep tumor.
보고 싶지다.
Beautiful.
SCV ready. Got some.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
Go ahead. Roger.
광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 사령부, 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
In the rear.
광물이 부족합니다. 부속 건물 완료. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
Death from above.
Go. Cyclone, ready for action.
Sir. What? You want something? Oh, yeah, baby. Yes, and SCV ready. Done.
I see.
What's
가스가 부족합니다.
SCV ready? Bad news? SCV ready? Huh?
Comms open.
What's going on?
자나깨나 가스 조심.
Systems go. Cyclone, ready for action. Got a target in mind?
Ready to raise some hell.
사령부, 업그레이드. 광물
SCV ready?
광물이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
SCV ready? Bad news?
광물이 부족합니다.
SCV ready? SCV ready?
Optics online.
SCV ready?
에너지가 부족합니다.
Go ahead.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Systems go. Cyclone.
적 공격 모르나요? 모르면 맞아야죠.
SCV ready? Huh?
광물이 부족합니다.
SCV ready? SCV ready?
Optics online.
어? 미니맵 안 보나요?
SCV ready? Ah! You scared me!
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
SCV ready?
거긴
SCV ready? Bad news?
가스는 점검이 필수. 자나깨나 가스 조심. 가스가 부족합니다. 가스. 적 공격 모르나요? 모르면 맞아야죠.
Coordinates are what?
가스는 점검이 필수.
SCV ready?
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
SCV ready? What's going on? Good job,
Cyclone. Optics on.
광물이 없는데
SCV ready?
업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치는 마세요.
SCV ready?
Channel's clear, boss.
부속 건물 광물이 없는. 설마 확장 기신이 있죠? 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 설마 확장 기신이 있죠?
Oops.
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 착륙할 수 없습니다. 광맥이 바닥났습니다. 업그레이드 완료. 광물이 부족합니다. 부속 건물 완료. 설마 확장 기신이 있죠? 광물을 다 썼는데. 광물 배출은 불가능합니다. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니야? 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 광맥이 부족합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 설마 자나깨나 가스 조심. 광... 거기는 건설할 수 없습니다. 사령부 업그레이드 완료. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
Comms open. Got a target. Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Bad news?
설마 거기가 가능하다고 생각하세요? 건설할 수 없습니다. 잘 좀 보고 지읍시다.
Show me who you want.
업그레이드 완료. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 사령부 업그레이드 완료.
Big job.
Systems go.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다.
Stock online. Let's go.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
SCV ready.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
You got coordinates or what?
광물이 부족합니다. 업그레이드 완료.
It scales so well. Cyclones have more HP and more DPS once you get the +2 weapons upgrades. Well, they get more HP baseline, and they have more DPS once you get +2. I think +1 breaks even. +3 Cyclones
Coordinates or what?
do 17 damage per hit,
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
which a key part of that is it invalidates a lot of armor because it hits so hard.
I get ya.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거
+3 is
아니죠?
where it surpasses.
Testing for new coordinates.
So before, it would have done... so baseline is 11 damage, but it attacked
부속 건물 완료.
20%. It attacked every 0.48 instead of 0.58 seconds. So that is how much faster? 1/6 faster?
Online. Let's go kill something.
I think against most targets,
Mind. You got
it's better, like the upgrade scale better, because when you add 2 weapon damage, you're invalidating 2 armor per upgrade,
업그레이드 완료.
as opposed to 1 armor per upgrade. So before, even though you'd attack faster, armor would apply more often. Now if you get +2, armor, like a single upgrade invalidates +2 armor. Like it evens it out. So even though like the baseline stats, like for example, queens have base armor, buildings have armor, and any like What did he have? I think he had +1 carapace.
광물을 다 썼는데
Canceled out
우리 진을
by a
맞죠?
single upgrade as opposed to 2.
Into position.
So that combined with more HP.
Testing for new coordinates. Oh, I'll get there. I get ya. In gear. Cyclone en route. I get ya. Cyclone en route.
Are rocks armored? Yes, indeed they are.
For new coordinates.
They're rock hard. Hardened material.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
They have 3 armor.
Got a target in mind. Channel's clear, boss.
Baseline. There are some sets of rocks that historically have. I don't know if some of the new features will have base armor, but when are you doing low APM challenge 2024? I can barely do high APM challenge 2024. All right, there she. All right. Like, comparing Hydras to Hydras and Brood War doesn't make any sense. Hydras and Brood War are like the equivalent of a queen or a roach. If you see it. Like, the difference between a hatch tech unit and a lair tech unit. I was using low APM. Like, I will say, I don't want to blame it all on the Widowmine, because it's not all on the Widowmine. But between all the bugs with ranks, like with Gold League being placed into Masters, even though it's still Gold League, on top of
광물이 없는데 자꾸
a
일만 시킬래요?
general feeling of players like no longer trying to improve, but instead trying to hit X or Y rank. And of course, things like
광물 대출은
Widowmine,
불가능합니다.
Turtle Terran, Sky Toss dominating, especially in the Metal Leagues. There's not a lot to draw people into laddering, which means it's a pretty self-selecting group at this stage that is still playing. Like, a lot of people will come back like, maybe I'll try it again after 3 years, like somehow it's going to be easier. Even if everyone stopped playing, you'd still be taking some time to catch up to where you were, and then time to surpass it. So, like, I take a break for a week, I can feel it. Like, it takes a day or two to kind of get back to where you were. SC2 is no different. Like, if you didn't, this is an entirely hypothetical. Like, say you were a runner, and you ran a mile a day, alright? And then you didn't run a mile for like 3 years.
가스가 부족합니다.
And suddenly you're like, huh, this is pretty fucking hard, bro. SC2 is closer to running a marathon than it is to playing chess. So,
Bad news?
사령부 업그레이드 광물이 부족합니다.
it's closer to sprinting a marathon, I think, is more accurate. But
SCV ready. In the rear. View the Reaper.
광물이 부족합니다. 사령부 업.
SCV ready.
광물 대출은 에너지 업하고 파워 업.
Bad news. Huh? SCV ready. Yeah. You're the Reaper man. SCV ready. Big job.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
Systems go.
가스는 점검이 필수.
SCV ready.
Optics online. Let's go kill.
광물이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다.
What? You want something? Ready to raise? SCV ready. What's going on?
사령부 도속 건물 완료.
Got something. Ah! You scared me.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
SCV ready.
Show me who you want to die.
SCV ready. SCV ready. SCV ready.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
SCV.
에너지가 부족.
Systems go. Cyclone.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Oh, I'll get there.
광물이 부족.
SCV ready.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
SCV ready. SCV ready. What's going on?
광물이 없는데
SCV ready.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
SCV ready. SCV.
업그레이드 완료.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready.
Comms open. Channel's clear, boss. Optics online.
SCV ready.
업그레이드 완료. 거긴 못 내립니다. 아래 뭐가 있나 본데요? 에너지 업하고 파워 업.
SCV ready.
This ought to be good.
SCV ready.
건설. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Nothing will stop me. Oh, I'll
광물이 없는데
systems go.
도속 건물 완료.
I'm in a heap of trouble. I'm going in.
Comms open. This ought to be
에너지
I'm in a heap of trouble.
설마 확장 기신이 있죠?
What's going on?
got a target in mind. Comms open.
Huh? Bad news.
Optics online. Let's go.
SCV ready.
Show me who you want it. This ought to be good. Cyclone systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready.
밥 좀 먹고
Optics online. Adjusting for nuke.
SCV ready.
업그레이드
Systems go.
도속 건물 완료. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 광맥이 바닥났습니다. 광물 대출은
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
광물이 부족합니다.
Systems Cyclone receiving.
설마 확장 기진이 있죠?
Comms open. Nothing'll stop me.
SCV ready.
Systems go. Ready for action. I get channels. You got channels clear.
사령부 광물이 없는
Enemy contact.
에너지가 부족합니다. 광물이 부족합니다.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready. What's going on?
Online. Let's go kill something. This
사령부
ought to be good.
업그레이드 완료.
Adjusting for new coordinates.
사령부 업그레이드 완료.
You got coordinates or what? Enemy contact. Channels clear.
기지가 공격받고 있습니다.
Your dedication will be rewarded.
Go. Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready.
전하, 거기가 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
Oh, I'll get it. This ought to be good. I get ya.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 업그레이드 완료. 광물이 없는데 자꾸
Systems go.
광물이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Optics online. Let's go kill enemy contact. Got a target in mind.
SCV ready.
This ought to be good. Systems go. Nothing else to do. Here. Cyclone ready for action.
설마 확장 기진이 있죠?
Optics online. Let's go kill something. Oh, I'll get there. Moving into position to go. Ready for action.
광물이 없는데 자꾸
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Been waiting on. What, son? We could use some help here.
착륙할 수 없습니다.
Taking some fire here.
업그레이드 완료.
Optics on.
사령부 업그레이드 완료. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
Comms gun. Systems go.
광물이 부족합니다.
Enemy contact. Adjusting for new. Channels clear online. Let's go kill something. Cyclone. Show me who you want to do. Cyclone ready for action.
You're the boss.
Console. Coordinates or what? In gear.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Got a target in mind.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
Show me who you want to get. Let's go kill something. Cyclone receiving.
업그레이드 완료. 업그레이드 완료.
Taking some fire here.
설마 여기 내리려고 광물이 부족합니다.
Enemy contact. Systems go. Cyclone.
거기 없습니다. 아래 뭐가 있나 보. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Optics online. Let's go kill some enemy contact. I get you. Taking some fire here. Systems go.
착륙할 수 없습니다.
In gear.
기지가 공격받고 있습니다.
Good job. Cyclone ready for action. Optics online. Let's go kill. Taking some fire here. Receiving. Got a target in mind. In gear. Channels.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지능
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
착륙할 수 없습니다.
Nothing'll stop me. This ought to be good. Comms open.
In the rear,
Optics online. Let's go kill something. Oh, I'll get there. Cyclone en route. You got coordinates or what? Got a target in mind. Taking some fire here. Enemy contact. Optics online. Let's go kill something. In gear.
산할천이 부활됐습니다. 사령부 업그레이드 완료.
You got coordinates? Cyclone. Channels clear. Nothing'll stop me.
에너지가 부족합니다. 설마 확장 기진이 있죠?
Show me who you can.
설마 확장 기진이 있죠?
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. Cyclone
거기는 건설할 수 없습니다.
comms open. You got optics online.
에너지 업하고 파워 업. 광물을 다 썼는데
Show me who you want to die.
에너지가 부족합니다.
Got a target in mind.
광물이 부족합니다.
SCV ready.
This ought to be good. Cyclone receive.
SCV ready.
Channels.
광
Optics online. Let's
사령부 업그레이드 완료. 설마 확장 기진
systems go.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Open into position. Let's go kill something. Systems go. Cyclone.
설마 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거?
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
SCV ready.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Optics online. Let's go kill something. Got a target. Enemy contact. Show me who you want.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Ready for action.
Bandit.
Show me who you want to die. Some fire here. Cyclone ready for action.
광물이 부족합니다.
Show me who you want it. Channel's clear, boss. Got a cyclone receiver. Channel's clear, boss. It's online. Let's go kill something.
In the rear.
간헐천이 부활됐습니다. 광맥이 간헐천이 부활됐다고요. 에너지 업하고 파워 업. 광맥이 바닥났습니다. 사령부 업그레이드.
Ready. Comms systems go.
미니맵 안 보나요? 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일.
Let's go kill something.
광물이 부족합니다.
You wanna die? Cyclone on. Channels clear, boss. Cyclone ready for action. Enemy systems go. Cyclone ready for action. It's online. Let's go kill something.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action. It's online. Let's go kill something. FPV ready. Cyclone received. Channels clear. You got coordinates? Console fire here. It's online.
광물을 다 썼는데 간헐천이 바닥났다고요.
But fungal range. They can fungal from so far. And if they get 6 fungals in a row, they'll kill the cyclones. Fucking madness. I can't believe they would buff Zerg like this.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 확장 지진이 있죠?
Was it 6 or more? No, it was 5 before when they had 110. It does 25 damage. Is it 25 or 30 now? Where did we land on that?
You got coordinates or what? Show me. Channels clear. Show me you got it. Cyclone route. This ought to be good. Nothing'll stop me. Comms open. You got coordinates or what?
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
I guess you can't heal cyclones as easily. Yeah, I wasn't target firing the hydras. It's 25, yeah, so it doesn't kill marines in 2 fungals. Because, well, as long as they don't get healed, you'll get them in 3. I don't think the cyclones will be meta. Because the patch also buffs marine timings. So, like, while cyclones get a decent buff, we buff marines more.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리
The lock-on delay? The lock-on delay is a nerf against, like, mass Zergling, but the health and damage scaling with upgrades is a buff in the late game. The Zerg lost so many Overseers and Infestors to F2 attack move, whereas I was microing like a god. With my units that require so much micro, and don't just essentially micro themselves. And don't worry, if I need detection, I didn't lose any of my detection. The entire game, he lost 12 overseers. I didn't lose a bit of my detection. All right? Because it's hard to.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Moving into position.
Beautiful. Perfect, Mike. Do we have anyone in the group chat who wants to play Terran against me? There's also a much slower attack speed. So it went from 0.48 to 0.58. Which is about a 20% reduction. Is that much slower? They also got about 20% more HP. The summary is, why the fuck are we still talking about cyclones? No, we're not doing TBT. Like, I feel like I made this months ago. And unfortunately, it's still relevant. Where are we? We'd have to adjust some of the changes, but like... It's about the same, but there's also a lock-on delay. So it's nerfed? Okay, you keep telling me it's nerfed, but I'm playing, and I'm telling you... I guess it's nerfed for all-ins, but that doesn't make it not an issue. And if they're targeting lower-level play, like they say in the notes, they're failing. Because it's going to be better for A-moving. It's going to be less good for pro gamers. But it is going to be better for Diamond League.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 인구수가 막혔습니다. 제발 대군주 좀 뽑아요. 광물이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
It's like, but Winter, you don't understand that unit you were using to win the game is not good anymore. It's like, all right, okay. Fine. I'll just have to stick to ghosts, which, as you know, have been nerfed into oblivion.
대군주 어떻게 광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
Are you saying the new site gonna be better for lower leagues? Yes. I'm not sure about higher leagues. It'll be, honestly, it's a buff to TVZ, I think. Because that's when mech even has a chance, really. Like, you don't really need mech against Protoss. It may delay, at least, many of the timings that Cyclones are dangerous against Protoss. Cristiano also thinks the Cyclone is nerfed. You mean the Protoss? Where I just... Okay. So 6.7 is not diamond. Alright.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
I'm a man of the people.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
But here's the point. Why are we talking about the fucking Cyclone? You know, at the end of the day, that, like, I don't... The Cyclone was fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It wasn't underused. Wasn't overused. It was just used. It's like, but what if we just completely changed the early game to revolve around whether or not cyclones were good.
좀 뽑아요.
It's like, okay.
대군주 어떻게 생긴지 알죠? 포동포동. 대군주가 이걸 못 보네요. 오 나의 여왕님, My Life Coffee. 에너지가 부족합니다. 에너지 업하고 파워 업.
Your dedication will be
그건
rewarded.
안 돼요. 될 거라고 생각하세요? 에너지가 부족합니다. 인구수가 막혔습니다. 제발 대군주 좀 뽑아요. 그건 아니죠. 혹시 저거 처음 해보세요? 대군주가 필요합니다. 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 여왕이 생성되었습니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시키나요? 광물이 부족합니다. 에너지 업하고 파워 힘들게 넓힌 점막을 또 넓혀야 합니다. 진화 완료. 그건 아닌데. 변이 완료. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일하시나요? 광맥이 바닥났지만 광물이 부족합니다. 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 그건 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요? 아 거기 말고 점막 점막이 필요합니다. 점막이 뭔지는 알죠? 광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 그건 좀 아닌 것 같은데요. 그건 안 돼요. 될 거라고 생각하세요? 그거 거기 웃기 말. 그건 좀 아닌 것 같은데요. 그건 안 돼요. 될 거라고 생각하세요? 진화 완료. 그건 좀 아닌 것 같은데요. 설마 확장 기진이 있죠? 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 적 공격 모르나요? 모르면 맞아야죠. 가스는 점검이 필수. 진화 완료. 여왕이 생성되었습니다. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 그건 변이 완료. 여왕이 생성되었습니다. 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 광맥이 바닥났습니다. 자나깨나 가스 힘들게 넓힌 점막을 또 넓혀야 합니다. 가스가 부족합니다. 기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 완료. 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 이걸 못 보네요. 가스가 부족합니다. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 설마 확장 기진이 있죠? 진화 완료. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 이걸 못 보네요. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 설마 여왕이 생성되었습니다. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 적 공격 모르나요? 모르면 맞아야죠. 점검이 필수. 일벌레가 미래인 거 아시죠? 무조건 지켜야 돼요. 있죠? 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 설마 확장 기신이 있죠? 대군주가 더 필요합니다. 점막 중앙이 공격받고 있습니다. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 미니맵 안 보나요? 적 공격 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 맞아야죠. 인구수가 막혔습니다. 제발 대군주 좀 뽑아요. 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 이걸 못 보네. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 설마 확장 기신이 있죠? 아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 창조적인 변이가 승리를 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요? 인구수가 막혔습니다. 제발 대군주 어떻게 생긴지 알죠? 후동후동 광물을 제재!
Well, definitely a numbers game. Still, they do remarkably well against just Zergling. I think because they're so thick.
Automatically relaying thanks.
That felt much easier than playing as the Zerg. Well, that's just the Zerg life. The skill floor is incredibly high, and the skill ceiling is even higher. Like, there was a point where I kind of just didn't inject for probably a minute, and then I'm sitting there with 3,000 minerals and 2,000 gas, and I'm like, good thing I made this ultra cavern. I got it. Which is incredibly easy to do if you're, you know, mortal. The ultras thrive. The more map control the Zerg has, the more the ultras can do, and obviously the worse the Terran is. No offenses. I also forgot my upgrades, like kind of the entire point is the upgrades. Thank you, Big Suggy, Fable Senpai, CDQ. I may go clones, I might not. We'll find out. Alright. Either way, it's time for real gaming.
What's going on?
left behind on the road. Don't be left behind on the road.
Big job. That, huh? Go ahead. What's going on?
광물이 부족합니다.
In the rear with SCV ready. Sure thing. Huh? Will do. Big job. Bad news. SCV ready. We'll butter my biscuit. Ah! Go ahead. SCV ready. Bad news. Yeah, whatever. SCV ready.
광물이
All right then.
자꾸 일만
Keep your
시킬래요?
secrets.
SCV ready. Gotcha. What's going on?
설마 여기 내리려고요?
Huh?
사령부 업그레이드 완료. 부속 건물 자나깨나 가스 조심.
What's going on? In rear, ready gear. You gonna
가스는 첨.
SCV?
자나깨나
About to get heavy. Yep. SCV ready.
가스가 부족합니다. 사령부 업그레이드 완료. 에너지가 부족합니다.
It's your dime.
연구 완료.
Bad news. SCV ready. SCV
부속 건물 완료.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Move it. This better be big one. On there ready. SCV ready.
Oh, it's on.
SCV ready.
건설로봇.
And more. This better be good.
건설로봇 추가요.
SCV ready.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
SCV ready.
Is that real?
Go ahead. By the numbers, boys. Sure.
Sure thing.
에너지 업하고 파워 업.
You gonna give me orders? Coming through. SCV ready. This better be good. Arm.
Don't leave.
Big job.
광물이 부족합니다.
Okay.
Ready. Bad way. Coming through. Yep.
에너지 업하고 파워.
Want some? SCV ready. Ah! By the numbers, boys. better be. SCV ready.
건설로 보세요. 연구.
SCV ready. 10.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다. 연구 완료. 에너지가 부족합니다. 광물을 다 썼는데.
SCV ready. Go ahead. Been waiting on you. Been waiting on me.
Yep, those are Marines and Marauders.
Armed and ready. Who wants some? SCV ready.
에너지 업. 부속 건물 완료. 업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치지 마세요. 동맹이 바닥났습니다.
About to get heavy. This better be good. Hear me. SCV ready.
언제까지 배고프 막힐래요?
SCV ready. Gangway coming through. Armed and ready. SCV ready. Gangway coming through. Roger that.
사령부 업그레이드 완료. 부속 건물 완료.
Ready for dust off.
밥 좀 먹고 일합시. 광물 대출.
Who wants some? Been waiting. Go, go, go. SCV ready. This better be good. You gonna give me orders? We could use some help here.
Ready for
SCV ready.
부속 건물 완료. 부속 건물 완료. 업그레이드 완료. 보급부가 더 필요합니다. 보급부가 막혔습니다.
SCV ready. You gonna give me orders?
Might be wandering artificer.
talk to me. Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
What I just want to do?
밥좀 먹고
Gifting to the people.
SCV ready.
언제까지 보급부 막힐래요? 보급부가 더 필요합니다.
Inbound.
밥좀
SCV ready.
Thank you for the generosity.
This better be good. Go, go, go. Been waiting on
Gifting 11 subs, by the way. Thank you very much.
Ready
Gangway coming through.
ready for dust off.
SCV ready. You want a piece?
On my way.
You gonna give me orders? Orders received.
설마 확장 업그레이드 완료.
Ready for dust off.
Yes, sir. Gangway coming through. Who wants some?
Ready for pickup.
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Talk to me.
By the been waiting on you.
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠?
You gonna give me orders? You want a piece of me, boy?
가스 가스가 부족합니다. 가스. 보급고가 막혔습니다.
This better be good.
밥 좀 먹고 일합시다.
Let's have a blast.
업그레이드 완료. 광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Boy. What's going on?
광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 거기는 건설할 수 없습니다.
Ready for dust off.
Kaboom, baby.
Go, go, go. SCV ready.
확장 기신이 있죠?
Ghost reporting.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시키네요. 업그레이드 완료.
I've been waiting on you.
업그레이드 완료. 업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치지 마세요. 거긴 못 내립니다. 가스.
Go, go, go. Roger.
Oh, it's on.
Wait. Picking up. Ready for pickup.
So, now with us. Ready. We can use some help here. SCV ready. Ready. You're on. Transformation systems
Upgrade.
prime.
부속 건물 완료.
You sure about that?
It's on.
제재.
Honestly, the ghosts just make it harder. I'd rather just have a bunch of marauders. We did have, I don't know if J-Flow is still around, but concussive, yeah, we went concussive first. Concussive doesn't work against Archons. Also, the gold base first. It's just far enough that I think it, and it's vulnerable, so I don't think it's quite worth it. Especially once it's been done a couple times, like still down, just something to throw in, right? Like, okay, we're not... We're gonna do something... We're going to... Well... Don't just go mass cyclone. Alright, let's try real builds. Are mass cyclones a real build? At my level... I think NG Bay block is still good, is the thing. Like, but we'll try a normie 1 Rax expand that isn't necessarily mass cyclone. I'm not NG Bay blocking.
광물이 부족합니다. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
I think the real change that is less glaringly obvious is Terran getting the 2-2 significantly easier. Like, that is a pretty big buff to just, like, baseline Terran.
Move it. Big job. Go ahead. SCV ready. Bad news. In the rear with
I think going Cyclone is still the play, though, like, as an opener.
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
huh? Go ahead. We bad news.
사령부 업그레이드 완료.
In the rear with the Grim Reaper has arrived. I'm listening. What you want
Where do you go?
get from a
Clever girl.
let's do that. Want some?
자나깨나 가스 조심.
Arm? Be the Reaper man. Yes, sir. Huh? I'm going. What's it worth? SCV ready.
Is there no jump? Did he?
Got something
Did he wall it?
to kill. I'm listening.
부속 건물. 건설할 수 없습니다. 잘 좀 보고 싶시다.
I'm going. SCV ready. Get from a... What? You want some? What's it worth? Certainly. Yes, indeed. SCV ready.
사령부 업그레이드 완료. 광물이 부족합니다.
I'm listening. What's going on? What? SCV ready.
부속 건물 완료.
Got a target in mind.
Got SCV.
광물이 없는데 자꾸 일만 시킬래요?
Go ahead. SCV ready. Move it. SCV ready. SCV ready. Get from above. SCV ready.
부속 건물 완료.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
에너지 업하고 파워 업. 사령부 업그레이드 완료. 부속 건물 완료.
SCV ready.
광물이
Boom, baby.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Who wants some? Bad news? SCV ready.
It's go time.
SCV ready.
아 이걸 못 보네요.
SCV ready.
연구
Been waiting. This better be good. SCV ready. Huh? What's going? In the ring.
전화 거기가 가능하다고 생각하세요?
Want a piece of me, boy? By the
광물
numbers,
대출은
boys.
불가능합니다. 부속 건물
Ready for dust off.
Out. Been waiting. By the numbers, boys. Go, go, go!
연구
We can use some help
보급고가 막혔습니다.
SCV ready. That's fine. Who wants some?
언제까지 보급고 막힐래요? 부속 건물 완료. 거기는 건설할 수 없습니다.
SCV ready.
밥 좀 먹고 일합시다. 부속 건물 완료. 보급고가 막혔습니다. 언제까지 보급고 막힐래요?
SCV ready.
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 가스가 부족합니다.
SCV ready. Armed and ready. This better be good.
It's go time.
In the rear with the gear. What's going on? Who wants some? By the numbers.
연구
Yep. Armed and ready. Piece of me, boy.
건설할 수 없습니다. 좀 보고 싶시다.
Ready for dust off.
Good job. Who wants SCV ready.
보급고가 더 필요합니다. 설마
Gonna give me orders? SCV ready.
밥 좀 먹고 일합시다. 광물 보급고가
Gateway coming through. Oh yeah. Bad news. Huh?
광물 대출은 불가능합니다.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
설마 거기가 가능하다고 생각하세요?
SCV ready.
광물을 다 썼는데
SCV ready. Can't.
업그레이드 완료. 너무 미치지 마세요.
Armed and ready. This better be good.
설마 확장 기진이 있죠?
Ready for dust off.
Go, go, go! You gonna give me orders?
아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요?
Ready for dust off.
Give me the silver. Come again. So out.
Ready for dust off.
업그레이드 완료. 광물이 없는데
This better be good.
설마 거기가
Dropping off.
Roger. You sure about You gonna give me orders? Piece of me, boy.
보급고가
Liberation. Somebody, get me out of
언제까지
this
보급고
mess.
막힐래요? 밥 좀 먹고 일합시다. 언제까지 보급고 막힐래요?
Taking effort. Dropping off. Now what?
아군이 공격받고 있습니다.
Reporting for action.
Armed and ready. We can use the bell here. Why now? You sure about that?
업그레이드 완료.
It's getting too hot. Gateway coming through.
here. Attention!
Come again.
Standing by.
아군이 공격받고 있습니다. 부속 건물 완료. 사령부 업그레이드 완료. 거기는 건설할 수 없습니다.
You sure about that?
Coming through.
업그레이드 완료. 광물이 부족합니다.
Liberation is at hand.
밥 좀 먹고 일합니다. 사령부
Ready for dust off.
광물 보급고가 막혔습니다. 건설에 소급고가 더 필요합니다.
Out with it.
기지가 공격받고 있습니다. 보급고가 보급고가 더 광물을 다 썼는데 우리 지는 거 거기는 건설할 수 없습니다.
Waiting on you. Somebody, get me out of this mess. Attention! Somebody, get me out of this mess.
언제까지 보급고 막힐래요? 설마 갑자기 힘이 있죠?
Heading out.
Ready? We could use some help here.
설마
Ghost reporting.
Ready to get me out of this mess.
Ghost reporting.
Liberation is at hand.
What's up?
광물 대출
Go, go, go! SCV ready.
광물이 없는데 광맥이 바닥났습니다.
Ready. Roger.
업그레이드 완료. 아군이 공격받는데 구경하나요?
Light flights here.
Ghost report.
How can we...
간헐천이 시작됐다고요. 업그레이드 기지가 공격받고 있습니다.
Gateway. Coming through. Oh, it's on. Armed and ready.
Waiting on...
광맥이 바닥났습니다.
You sure about that?
업그레이드 완료. 광물이 없는데 자꾸 있나? 적군력 모르나요? 모르는 걸 맞아요. 우리 지는 거 아니죠? 사령부 업그레이드 설마 확장 기술이 있죠?
ETA? Got freedom?
This better be good. By the numbers, boy.
광물 대출은 불가.
Reporting for action. Ready to pick up?
Go, go!
Need something liberated?
It's go time.
Give me the sit rep.
Incoming order.
Out with it.
업그레이드 완료. 너무
This better be good.
Yes, sir.
Go, go, go!
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Who wants some?
As you say.
Armed and ready. Go ahead. SCV ready. Move it.
How can we help? Finish.
By the...
Ghost reporting.
사령부 업그레이드 완료.
You want a piece of me, boy? Been waiting on you. This better be good.
Attention!
Been waiting on you.
Ghost reporting.
All hands.
아, 이걸 못 보네요.
Who wants some? Gateway.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Incoming orders.
We could use some help.
연구.
Big job, huh? We could use some help here. Yes, sir. Go. Who wants some?
간헐 처리.
This better be. Good song.
보급
Baby.
연구 완료. 광물을 다 썼는데
Sure.
보급품이 꽉 찼으니 이제 제대로 싸우자. 설마 거기가 가능하다고 생각하세요?
Come again.
Got freedom?
Out with it.
Who wants some? It's about to heavy.
부속 건물
SCV ready.
Gotta simmer. You should go. Come again. Out with it.
광맥이 바닥났습니다. 제재!
Took a lot more effort than Cyclones. Way more effort for like the same result. Wow, 15 kill. Of course there were 4 zealots in that 25 kill disruptor, but I want to see how the Widowmine and upgrades change affect Bio TVZ. So those upgrades are to balance out TVP changes, which just have the side effect of buffing every Terran composition that isn't rushing Cyclones on one base. Just say it. Just... Again. Just funny how that works out. Well, I do think it's been a bit too long since we had a quick advertising break, so I'll be right back. Thank you guys for watching. Can pause that blog, that'd be awesome. Thank you for watching. Hello, everyone. You may have heard about Prime Gaming. You may have heard about liking and subscribing. But have you done your part here today? Yes, for a limited time, for the low, low price of absolutely free, you can make the difference. We know you have Amazon Prime. We don't know why you haven't yet used it for the most important thing that you could possibly do, which is give me more money. Yes. Since I've seen how you spend that money in game, let's not pretend you're going to use it productively out of game. So, leave it to me, the experienced in-game money spender, in order to distribute your funds for the safety and security of your entertainment value. Thank you. Good luck, and have fun. Thank you guys for sticking around. Thank you, Beladen, as well for the sum.
Resubscription confirmed. Automatically relaying thanks.
I'm Dez. as well. And thank you for the likes and the subscribes on the other side. So, my summary of the new patch is still the summary of the last patch as well. Unfortunately, until we get rid of these silly changes, there is it's too much. All right. If we want to make more measured changes, having a unit that changes its role in a significant way every patch is not the way to do it. Which was my opinion before. It's my opinion now. I don't think the new Cyclone, the new Cyclone, is.
It's about time.
Like, why? Just
Keep on
why?
keeping on.
I keep coming back to this part, which is why does the Cyclone need to have a more like core role? If we're gonna buff it, buff the Hellbat. Give the Hellbat more HP. Okay, my proposal has the Hellbat upgrade, like the Blue Flame upgrade, does not give the Hellbat more damage, but instead armor and range. Because the Hellbat shouldn't be like a glass cannon for killing dozens of lings, but instead... It changed Cyclone. I don't know why we're still on the Cyclone. I wish I'm a full proponent of just reverting it. And if we're gonna do those, I think if the Cyclone was reverted to the previous iteration, that combined with the Burrowed Infester nerfs and the Range Liberator nerfs, like I mean it's mostly for TVP. It's mostly because Protoss has one build in TVP. Yeah, but fuck Protoss. I did every time. Like, I know the pro gamers are looking at it like, if you buff any actual units, it's gonna be annoying. But it's fine. They buffed the Sentry so it can suck the shields off units for 100 gas for a unit that does like the DPS of a Stalker against shield. I guess it's not nothing, but it's pretty fucking close. And I do appreciate the obligatory Sentry buff. Like, another Sentry buff that doesn't really give it, like, we're slowly but surely, eventually the Protoss will just mass Sentry. In like 16 more patches, the Sentry will be the only unit you need to build. Don't Sentry deal crazy amounts of shield damage to structures? Oh, Terran are putting shields on their structures? Oh, that's gonna change TVP dramatically, then. I didn't realize they got shields now. Huh. Well, that certainly fulfills the goal of stabilizing Terran versus Protoss, then. I was mistaken. Like, why? Okay, so why doesn't the Sentry get plus mechanical damage? Why is it the Cyclone and the Viking? Which kind of feel like weird units to have a bonus to mechanical. That's what I don't understand. Like, I get it, but like... It's... A sentry's attack is meant to tickle? Is it? Does it have to, though? Like, you're like, a spellcaster should not have the ability to also be a core DPS unit. It doesn't. It really shouldn't. It shouldn't. And there is no... Can you lower the rifle, Mr. Ghost? Can you... There is no unit I can think of that has a auto attack that's also a very strong core spell like wait a second. Yeah, I guess. So the change, by the way, so ghosts get a bonus versus light, because of course they do. So, technically, this is a buff to the sentry, no longer being light against the ghost. Of course, the ghost will still knock out half its HP and all its energy with the EMP, but don't say we never give you anything, Protoss. All right. I like when you look at the ghost, it looks like a MOBA unit. It's like, what abilities do we have? Oh, nuclear missile, snipe, EMP, and cloaking. It's got its nice, like, passive-ish a bit, like... like, it's got its ultimate, and then, of course, like, in order to add Ghost to Heroes of the Storm, they just didn't change it. They just threw it in. Like, barely any adjustment. Changing the Ghost would break things? Yeah. That's why we changed the Cyclone to be an entirely different unit.
Resubscription confirmed. Automatically relaying thanks.
6 years.
That's because we were trying to really narrow down the issues. I'm good on the Ghost, alright? I'm good on the Ghost. The Ghost is still OP, but, like... It's toned down a bit, so... I think we moved away from the Ghost criticisms now. And you know what? I think the Ghost is kind of okay, so the Ghost gets 2 passes. Alright? First, it can be killed. Like, it's a unit that doesn't take a very technical counter. It takes a dramatic counter, but it doesn't take a technical counter. Especially with the changes to feedback now, but it'll die to a Ruptor. It'll die to Banelings. Well, like 6 of them, but it'll die to Zerg. Like, it can be killed. And 2, it's fucking cool. Alright? It's a cool unit. So... takes 6 Bane... Well, yeah, it's not a light unit, so... like, the Baneling does 16 damage, and the Ghost has 100 HP, so... actually, 7. Like... but, so, while it's incredibly strong, it's also very necessary. So, the Ghost gets a pass. I'm good with giving the Ghost a pass here. Like, the Battlecruiser is the same way. The Battlecruiser is not being used at the pro level. Battlecruiser is ridiculous. Like, the notification for a capital ship jumping into any place on the map sounds like a menu button being clicked. And then they can unleash a cannon that one-shots most units in the game. Like, but it's fucking cool. Like, Battlecruiser's fucking cool, though. It's a box art unit. So it gets kind of a pass. You know what isn't cool? Honestly, the Widowmine indicator has made it slightly cooler. I'll give it that. Alright. Like that red laser.
Nice job.
It looks a lot more like a unit as opposed to like just some bullshit. Still not on the Battlecruiser tier, but the Cyclone, I thought the Cyclone had its role. Like, before we changed it to the spammable version. Like, it's kind of a large unit. It's a sniper. It's a mech sniper. And now it's just like a mech marine. It clearly, I don't think it was designed, like, its look to be like a spammable unit. It's like a support unit. But here we are. Well, Cyclone design. So if you look at the Legacy of the Void, like the multiplayer preview, the Cyclone was essentially supposed to be like you make one and then you kite or snipe off whatever units. The previews are like kiting an Ultralisk, which is desperately trying to catch up to it around the map. Not like creating a battle line and mowing it down. So, the Liberator is cool. But the anti-ground mode, like, you saw that last game. Even with the nerfed Liberator range, I still found a spot that was untouchable from the ground. Like, the Liberator has not only ruined, like, just basic matchups, but maps. Like, and even with one less range, like, that doesn't change the, like, there's still so many situations. Like, you literally require an air unit to kill it. So, and for Protoss, that's different. I like this spread. Strong against siege tanks, ultralisks, and phoenixes. Okay. Just throw them all in the... Yeah, I just keep coming back. Like, we need to just let's be done with the Cyclone. Can we be done with the Cyclone, please? And then, like, it's a 9 out of 10 patch for me. But the Cyclone, just put it away. Let's talk about how OP Immortals are. You mean the unit that costs more than a siege tank that can't hit up and is reliant on a cooldown ability? And has way more HP than shields and can't be repaired? Also, when faced with plenty of, like, more than one enemy that isn't an armored unit, is one of the most impotent units in the game. Like, oh, they got 20 roaches. This one Immortal's like, alright, let's fucking go, bro. 20 Zerglings, though. Because of the difference. Like, it's literally a 2.5 times DPS increase. It's quite a like, I think if we were to buff the Immortal, it would be bringing that more like 25 and 45, or like 30-20 in the bonus, rather. Like it would be 30 and then 40 versus, I don't know exactly, but like the baseline being more and versus armored being less. Of course, that steps a little bit onto the toes of the Stalker, but it's not like there's another race that has two, like, low-tier units that kind of combine with bonus armored damage, and just, like, a core unit that's a bit weighted. Marines and... Immortal should hit air. I like the idea of a Stalker upgrade in the late game that gives it bonus anti-air, like on the Dark Shrine. Like the Thor has its anti-air mode, like single target, having a couple more range against air. That would be another angle outside of dealing with, outside of just nerfing the Liberator. Giving the instead of changing Terran to buff Protoss, you know, a crazy concept I've thought of. Like I came up with this on my own. How about we buff Protoss? Like it's like, oh, but Protoss versus Zerg? Okay, Stalkers now do bonus mechanical damage against air. It's like, I don't know, where am I getting this precedent from? I don't know, the fucking Cyclone, which has for some reason bonus mechanic. I'm crazy talk. Come back to the goddamn Cyclone again. Which, like, explicitly has bonus mechanical for anti-air capability. This is not unprecedented. The Thor also has, like, a split between its air and ground attack. As does the Tempest, technically. I'm trying to think of other examples. Oh, the Battlecruiser technically does way less DPS against air, but this one isn't obvious because it's, like, the same animation. I think a lot of people don't actually realize this. The Battlecruiser is way better against ground. Like, way better. 8 versus 5 base damage. So, that is a significant difference. But because they both look like just, like, spammy laser batteries, it doesn't really... it isn't obvious. That's why Corruptors are insane? No, the Corruptors are insane because they get a bonus damage to massive. Also, with that little damage, also they have a base armor. Oh, they have 2 base armor. Yeah. Which means the baseline damage, I didn't even know that, a Battlecruiser does against a Corruptor with no upgrades is just 3 per attack. I mean, it attacks like 6 times a second, but still. But yeah, I think it comes down to I'm looking around. We can put the Ghost on the back burner, and I think the changes to feedback actually make it a little more in line. Like the changes to the fungal range and feedback. I think the Ghost is manageable now. So, really, the Cyclone. God damn Cyclone. Just, can we stop? Can we pick another unit? We've done the Cyclone before. Like, why? It's because it's supposed to be a Goliath, but we didn't just add the Goliath. That's why. The reason mech is a thing in Brood War, which is a very different game, is because there is like a core, like massable anti-air unit in the Goliath. Which, in StarCraft 2, there is no reliable, relatively cheap anti-air unit from the factory. Or even the starport, really. Like, you can go Mass Viking, but that's somewhat expensive, and it's not the factory, right? So, Thors are expensive. They don't fill the same role that Goliath does in Brood War, at least not entirely. It's a lot of HP, too. How much damage does the Purification Nova do? I think it's more than that, right? Yeah. 145. Yeah. Plus 55 shields, of course. Yeah. Yeah, Cyclone. I'm like, the rest of the changes, I could go back and forth. Like, I might add a couple, but I don't disagree with any of the changes besides we're still fucking around with the Cyclone. That's it. I think they're all in the right direction. I don't even mind the Terran bio changes. Like, those make a little more sense. Obviously, we'll see if that ends up... that's a severe risk of, like, Terrans were doing fine in TVP.
New subscriber detected.
Remember, we originally, in the first patch, Protoss were struggling. So, for some reason, we changed the Cyclone. So, why... Pray tell, why? Just because we're changing the Cyclone back. I guess the mine? The mine is what? Like, okay. Well, you know, at least the Protoss will die after the Ghosts come out now. There's that. Which is better. they'll get that far. So. Four nerfs to Widow Mines in one patch. Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's see how many it had coming. Here we are. So. Build time in 4.1.1. Build time reduced by like a quarter. Drilling Claws, Cloaks, Mines, which is what we had before. Now, and then we buffed it on the armory. So, 2. And then we buffed the Drilling Claws Unburrow. So, I think really the key point is, well, one, the design of the unit was never great. But also, now I want to go back to 4.1.1. That patch is a very, very important patch when it comes to Widow Mines. Not just for Widow Mines directly. But where are we? Was it 4 point? Yes. It was in the mothership core was removed. So, 4.0.0, mothership core is removed from the game. So, love it or hate it, the mothership core was how you defended Widow Mine drops. Before. You would overcharge your pylons, and you'd have a unit that could help fight the Widow Mines directly. So you had an option in the early game to directly deal with Widow Mines. The shield battery doesn't do jack shit against Widow Mines. In fact, it actively hurts them. It actively makes it harder to micro. So not only did the mothership core get removed, but literally, like, apparently, what was this? This was 1 month after the mothership core got removed. The Widow Mine got buffed to have a quicker build time. So I don't think the complaints about the Widow Mine are necessarily been since the beginning of time. But instead, the fact that the most basic tool for dealing with Widow Mines and Widow Mine drops was removed, and then Widow Mines build faster. And this was to balance out this part, because before that you required detection to see them at all times. But the fact that they build faster, and there's no built-in defense, this is when things went fucking sideways. Alright? End of 2017. And essentially since then, Protoss has been scrambling to find any sort of reliable defense. And failing. Because there still, to this day, is like Cure, like 2 years ago, beat Zest by essentially spamming Widow Mines in the GSL finals. That was an embarrassing finals. Zest definitely fucked up on a regular basis, but it was pretty rough to watch. Like, Cure, the player who everyone thought of as like that tier 2 Terran, just kind of... Now, it wasn't singularly off that, but he's made his career off, so I don't know. We'll see if Cure adapts. But the point is, there's been sort of like both small and large reasons why the Widow Mine has gotten stronger and stronger. Especially in comparison, like we've gone back and forth on battery overcharge. But until battery overcharge allows you to like over-shield your probes so they don't get one-shot by Widow Mines, it's still a much worse option than having photon overcharge, which would fucking shoot at them. So, at the end of the day, it's been a long time coming. Oh yeah, one more thing. We're gonna go back to that video. Let's see. The Widow Mine now. So before, look at how many probes it could kill. But now, with this massive nerf, watch closely how many probes it doesn't kill. Which is like a couple of them. And those aren't stacked up trying to mineral lock. Ah, yes. Like 2 or 3 more survived. Okay, alright. I'm still of the opinion they should do, we should buff Widow Mine Splash so they do enough damage to kill SCVs. I think that is the most reliable way. But for now, okay. Yes, like they already one-shot Zerglings and Banelings, so I'm not gonna complain there. More splash damage for Widow Mines, please. Alright. If Widow Mine Splash was a damage over time, then better could save him. Take the Cyclone, but leave the Widow Mine. You know... Now, if the Monkey's Paw curled, and I could only have one of these two, like, revert the Cyclone, or essentially, like, significantly nerf the Mine. I think... Honestly, I don't like the new Mine, but it feels much more appropriate. Like, it looks and feels a lot better. It feels a lot more like I fucked up in not dealing with it. As opposed to, well... which is what it was before. Alright. Ranting complete. It's time to play some mech, by the way. I apologize for the advanced ranting. How to deal with Zerg players that think there's skill in playing Zerg without offending them. What race do you play? Anybody want to take a guess? Terran. Shocking. Wow. If I had to guess 10 times in a row the same thing, I still would have been right. I gotta... Well, we're gonna be playing more... Well, tomorrow night is Super Pylon Day, by the way. So we're gonna be playing actually fun games. And I think I will be streaming it. I haven't played Helldivers 2 in a while. I hear they added mech. They're trying to make mech a thing against Zerg and Helldivers. We're gonna test that out. I'm always down for testing whether mech is OP. So, that's what we're doing. But, thank you for watching the SC2 tonight. Make sure to check out, by the way, if you haven't yet, it would be awesome if you could check out my newest StarCraft 2 cast. Somebody put a link. Dark versus Stats is legitimately one of the best, closest, like, top-tier, exciting series I've ever seen. Like, I've tried so many versions of clickbait on it. Like, I think a lot of people don't remember Stats as the Shield of Ire. Well, he's back. So, yeah, that was, it's one of those series where I'm like, nobody fucked up. But they just kept going. Like, and that's actually quite rare. Usually it's like, oh no, like you went a little too far. No. But yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you guys on the YouTubes. If you're on Twitch, don't go anywhere or else.